Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look again on the euro currency. So you can see this price action looks very strong. Recent couple of sessions actually we were suggesting that we could get a couple of retracements that maybe give us chance for taking the position. Additionally to the first trading opportunity that we've got in 1990, when we said this will be COP target near the conference, and that might be the final point of the retracement. So chance exists that market could proceed higher immediately right from this area. Still some, at least theoretical, probability exists that we could get some ABCD patch, and this probably will happen only if we will get strong numbers non-farm payrolls list today, and especially the wage inflation, so-called hourly earnings statistics. If it shows big jump, so it will be the inflationary sign, and that support dollar. It means that, at least theoretically again, as I said, chance exists that market could show some kind of the ABCD type of action here. But that should be actually absolutely superb numbers on the non-farm payrolls. Another tricky moment that we have here, guys, probably you do not remember, but on the weekly chart, this recent sell-off, this candle to the downside, this is the bearish grabber. And this is a tricky moment for all context. Of course, this grabber might be formed just as a byproduct of the rally. So when rally stands on the market and it's closed on Friday, market just was not able enough time, not have enough time to proceed higher, or just to not form the grabber. But we've got it, and although I think that it's minor value because it just stands separately, it has no relation to some fundamental factors or sentiment on the market. Still, it exists, and for keep purity of the bullish context, would be better if market will just break it up and erase this recent sell-off. Market, as you could see, not at overbought area, so it has lots of room for keep going higher. That's probably the bullish sign and positive sign for the bulls. So on the lower time frame here, what we have, not actually the pattern that I have drawn, it's a theoretical chances. Personally, I don't think that it's really big chance that we will get it. It's, as I said, mostly theoretical, but if somehow market will drop, we know what to do in advance. So what particular role to keep an eye on. More probable is that market will just continue upward action. So first of all, take a look at the recent hand shoulders that we suggested. We haven't got it. This market is just continue upward action. On the hourly chart, recall that the first hand and shoulder that we discussed was able to form here. It has not been formed. Market just proceed higher. Second wedge is still waiting for, so it might be formed. If non-farm payrolls list brings some retracement, maybe it will not be as strong as just to trigger the real reversal and drop below the lows, but at least some strong numbers or components of the report could trigger retracement. For instance, somewhere to the 120.40 approximately, and in this case we will get this some kind of the hand and shoulder. So this chance to enter in the market still stands on the table. So market, as you can see, currently stands at 618 resistance, 2087, of this whole downside action, and is forming actually here some pattern. This level is very important for longer term performance, just because, let's take a look, this is potential the hand shoulders to the downside, and upward breakout and continuation back to the A point. That's what we need to get confirmation on the strength of the bullish context, strength of the sentiment on the market. So this pattern has to be raised to give us more evidence with the upward action, because it also corresponds to our long-term view, and that will be a very important moment here, at least as a result of current weak if market will just break this area and starts moving back to the A top. Dropping out from this level, it might be, well, it is good for these head and shoulders, but at the same time it will keep the larger pattern, this pattern valid. And if this will happen, we have to pay attention to, as I said, 24 area. So also the drop below is starting to drop lower. It means that this pattern probably will not be formed, and this opposite pattern could start to work. So, but everything we should should understand by the numbers that we will get today, because currently it's the major driving factor, and hardly something else could impact on the market today except the statistics.